Their prize scalp, that of First Division Norwich in round 4. Leeds obviously favour the 2-1 scoreline, and after Sheffield Wednesday's defeat yesterday, are left to carry Yorkshire's banner. Well, here is the Wigan lineup. Manager Roy Mathias agonised over the right-back position, but has opted for David Hamilton in preference to John Butler, who's only just recovered from knee ligament trouble and has to settle for a place on the bench. Billy Bremner had his hand forced by suspensions to his captain Brendan Ormsby and leading scorer Ian Baird, as well as the ineligibility of Bobby McDonald and Mark Hazelwood. So into the Leeds side come David Rennie, Andy Ritchie, Keith Edwards and Peter Swan. Well, it'll be interesting to compare two of the most consistent goal scorers in the game. Bobby Campbell, a great character so fondly remembered in Bradford, has already added 4 FA Cup goals to his collection in his short time here at Wigan. And Keith Edwards, so prolific in his days with Sheffield United and Hull City, would dearly love to score his first cup goal for Leeds after a disappointingly barren spell in the league. The referee today is Mr. Brian Hill from Kettering. It's the first time he's ever officiated here. It's the first ever meeting between Wigan and Leeds. Perhaps that's not a surprising fact in view of the pedigree of the two clubs. And Leeds here in their yellow strip, Wigan in their familiar colours of blue and white. And has there ever been a day like this at Springfield Park? I think not. It's a blustery day, and the conditions bound to have a large influence on the way the game is played. Free kick to Leeds. And you saw there, he just couldn't get any distance at all. The ball hacked on to the edge of the Wigan penalty area. It's away by Thompson, who's asking Campbell to chase, and that's why Peter Swan has been brought into the Leeds side. Well, they're in good voice. You might as well be when it's this time of day over in Wigan. So Leeds facing a stiff breeze as well as all the fury that Wigan can throw at them. Hamilton, and he's got 4 men on the far side of that box, and Campbell will go up for it, and Mervyn Day has to make his first save. And I think from that indication he was telling the referee about the nudge. But Rennie will look for that long ball through the middle. Knowles is the defender underneath it. That was well won by Mark Hilditch, and here's Campbell, and he's found Lowe. And Lowe's got past Adams, and Lowe, if he delivers a good cross, could have him in real trouble. Mervyn Day saves with his legs from Griffiths. So preponderance of free kicks to Wigan here. Edge of the area, and that was knocked back by the head of Swan, and Bobby Campbell hoots it over the crossbar from no more than 5 yards. What a let-off for Leeds. Free kick for Leeds, who will be just content to survive this half and then play with the wind in the second half. And that doesn't always work that way. Now there's a bit of space here, and Sheridan has got Adams coming up in support, and they've worked it quite nicely so far between them, and Edwards has found Adams again, and Adams lays the cross to the far post for Ritchie. Pearson was in there, Tunks just kept it out. Despairing hand, Sheridan tries to float it through. 25 minutes gone, and that's the nearest Leeds have come. Jackie Ashurst, needless to say, doesn't agree with that decision. I don't suppose it's on his mind, but he was actually sent off the last time he played here, along with Mike Quinn. Remember him? It was in Ashurst's Blackpool days. The free kick there, Campbell's up, and it just eluded Jewell. Mervyn Day is angry with his defence there for allowing Bobby Campbell the room. The sun's actually coming out here now. And now Leeds would welcome a goal. Closing stages of the first half. John Sheridan taking it, and he's got some tall men up there. Pearson is one of them, and there is Pearson, and it's away, almost off the line by Cribley. Good contribution from Pearson though. Rennie, I don't think that one's going to trouble Tunks. Ashurst. Only as far as Hamilton though, now Lowe. He's having a rare old tussle down here with Adams. Lowe is fancied by a lot of the big clubs, and he's played a good ball there to Hilditch, and chances for Thompson, and Day's done it again with those legs. It's a good job he's got a good strong pair of big legs, Mervyn Day, because that's the second time he's saved Leeds with them. Pearson for Leeds, leads the response, loses it to Griffiths, 2 minutes from half-time, and Griffiths goes on, Thompson goes on, and Aspin, fortunately for Leeds, was there as well. And you can see why this team is unbeaten in 19 matches since November. They're full of confidence, especially in front of their own fans, but the flow is to the other end, and if a good ball is played here, there's a chance for Leeds. Sheridan's through the middle, but Cribbley's coming across. He's got no real support yet, John Sheridan. Tries the curler, Tunks knocks it in the air, just over the top. Now it's Wigan who'll be desperate not to concede anything. Aspin tries a long-range shot and it bounced awkwardly for Tunks. Ended up in his midriff, but I tell you what, I bet he had a few beads of perspiration as well there. Welcome back to Springfield Park for the second 45 minutes of this FA Cup 6th round tie. Quite riveting first half, despite the fact it was scoreless. And John Sheridan attempting something very novel from the kick-off, a shot at the Wigan goal from the halfway line, just testing the wind. Rennie met that one with Hilditch, who was poleaxed, picks himself up. Wigan 0, Leeds 0. 7 minutes into the second half, Campbell was tussling here, Thompson gets in a shot, it's away by Swan. It's gone back to Thompson. Lowe. Sheridan this time, the man taking him on, and Lowe's got a good cross in here, Campbell! Hits the post, Campbell again! How did it stay out? Again Mervyn Day using that wind, and Beasley getting underneath it, gives away a corner. So Mervyn Day is one of Leeds' most lethal attacking weapons at the moment. Be a great psychological boost for Leeds if they could get a goal, and Pearson just beaten to it there by Hilditch. Still the ball's there, and that's a great goal by John Stiles for Leeds. Leeds are in the lead. Here's Lowe, still the danger man, he's got it back for Jewell. There's the cross, Campbell's behind it. Oh, what a miss by Thompson. The ball's not gone out though. Dearie me, the referee now said it did, but what a miss by Chris Thompson. We're not counting any chickens as yet. In goes, so close to a goal for Peter Swan. Side, the ball didn't quite go, so Hamilton once more, this time just find Griffiths. Aspin in front of him. Griffiths is fleet of foot and gets that cross into the near post. And the ball hadn't gone out. Well, I wonder if he could go back to Wembley again. Well, a huge kick from Mervyn Day. This time Beasley got there. Campbell, little flick inside. Thompson. Jewell had to wait. Thompson's going on his own, sandwiched out by two defenders. Play on, good refereeing. Griffiths, oh my goodness gracious me. The Leeds fans behind that goal, some of them must have had heart attacks then. A long kick from Day. Poor old Roy Tonks back there, must be worried. Ritchie did well. Leeds have 3 up against 3 here, but it wasn't a good ball from Andy Ritchie, although he's won it back. And here's Adams coming through. Oh, it's a great goal from Mickey Adams! And that surely has killed off Wigan and taken Leeds into the FA Cup semi-finals. Mickey Adams, he was signed only weeks ago from Coventry City, and he's really paid off here. Wigan 0, Leeds 2. his second goal in the week. He got one at Portsmouth in the league, that was critical. That one there is absolutely vital.